Playing the Stanley Parable. Hello, welcome to a game called Stanley Parable. I have no clue what this is. I see. There's achievements. Okay. I guess we might as well begin the game. End is never the end. Is never the end. Oh, the end is. Why is the end never? Hello? Why is the end never? I don't understand. What? I'm so confused. Why it takes so long to load? Can you load any slower? There we go. Finally, I'll click
This is
skip.
the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came.
Well, how much did he get paid for this?
He was paid exactly for this job, and Stanley was happy.
Okay.
And then one day, something very peculiar happened.
Oh.
Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions,
What?
call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his
Maybe
years
because
at the company had
everyone's in quarantine.
this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses,
Oh.
he got up from his desk and stepped
I'm
out of
Stanley.
his office.
Oh, it's WASD. Well, I got up from my desk and I went where? Can I? Okay. Oh, this is weird. Hello?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Oh, the meeting room. Where could that be? I don't like this. Oh, is this the meeting room?
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Oh, okay. I don't like this. Oh, it's the meeting room.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Tomorrow, complete today's unfinished agenda items. Right next day's agenda reflects not cost efficient. Get Chris out of the broom closet. Fire paper guy. Hire someone to fire paper guys. Who moves my desk? Please keep the targets on the topic. I don't even know what's happening. Number of the slides. Charts. Oh, number of slides on the slide. This game is funny. Oh. I don't like that the door's closed behind me. So
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
what happens if I go downstairs? No, I'm just gonna go upstairs, actually. I don't like how that looks. Oh, that's bright outside. What? Is this my boss's office?
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck.
Oh.
Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Oh, this looks like The Office from not Men in Black. What is it called? What's that movie? The Matrix. This is like with Keanu Reeves. This is like when he chose to join the Matrix team. That's what it looks like. I'm so confused right now. Oh. This way? Oh. What, narrator, where did you go? I'm scared. Oh. Loading, 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 loading.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Oh, what is... Oh.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
What? Okay, so I can't jump. What does this say? If light is on, call... Oh, the light is on, so we have to call 914? Oh, escape. You know, I'm just gonna listen to the narrator. I don't... Are they gonna close? Oh, it's really dark. I don't like this. Oh, it's so dark.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
No, can I leave, please? I don't like this. This is weird. Well, I guess I have to move on. I don't like this. There's another platform, and another one that looks like it's being built.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Oh, I'm trapped. Oh. Wait, where's my office? Oh no. There's so many offices. Wait, 437. It was like up there somewhere.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
We have to go down, don't leave.
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. controls labeled with emotions, happy or sad or
open by
content,
themselves.
walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life, for he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
So what happens if I... What? I'm so confused. This is so weird. So I've been mind controlled my whole life. I'm assuming I just go to the facility power. I wonder what all these numbers are. Am I supposed to... Well, there's different numbers around the room. 0521 001. I wonder what happens if I do 0521. Where's 0? No. 0. You know what? I don't want to look for 0. I just want to go. Mind controls idle. Awaiting input. The door didn't close.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
So I click off. Oh. What?
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty.
Oh, I can move still.
Was it over?
What is that?
Yes! He had won! He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him, for it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door. Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
What? Oh, I beat the game already? What? Oh. Wait. I thought I... Oh, I paused the game. Okay, whoops. Begin the game.